All right, it is July the 12th. It's 80 degrees, about 9:55 a.m. We have a creased shingle here due to wind damage. What we're wanting to do during this attempt to repair is remove the shingle that's affected and lifting and unsealing the shingles above it so we can properly install the new shingle as a replacement. And during this process, we're going to be able to determine if it's actually feasible or not without compromising the other shingles around it. The tools I have with me today are items that are requested by the insurance companies to do the type of repairs. We're going to start off with first unsealing the surrounding shingles so we can gain access to the nails underneath. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. And the first thing I can already tell is that the shingles are slightly sealed down pretty well. And I'm trying to do this as gentle as I can so we're not ripping any of the mastic, which you can already see right here. If you want to come in close, we're ripping some of the mastic underneath it just from unsealing them. And again, this is to remove this shingle that's here to get access to all the nails underneath. Want to come down, this one's doing it as well. You can see it's ripping underneath it. It's hard to see it there, but I'm going to continue on. All right. So we've now determined that the shingle to be replaced, it's going to start right here. So it's 1, 2, and 3. That's ripping. All right. So now we'll start the process of removing the nails. One. One, two, three, four, so you should be able to go ahead and pull this shingle up. This is the damaged shingle that we just pulled out. And I'm going to go ahead and notate the condition surrounding the shingles around it. And as you can see, as the granules are coming down, this shingle here is creased from it. I don't know if you're coming closer, you can see the granules coming down, even on here. You have creasing that has occurred on here as well. Here as well, coming real close, you can see the granules coming down. And that's just from using the correct tool and pulling the shingle out. So we've got creasing on all of these surrounding tabs here. We're gonna continue on and slide the new shingle in. Now the exposure on these are slightly different. If you can come in close, you see the difference. The exposure is a little bit longer on the older shingles, and they're slid into place to where it needs to be. The shingle already right off the bat is not fitting properly, but we're going to go ahead and put all of the nails back in the exact same location they were before.
We need that snake tool.
And again, we're going to be using this tool that has been designed to, in theory, put the shingles back, or put the nails back in place without causing severe damage. First nail was here. First thing that I want to bring out, wherever I place this tool down to actually nail the nail in place, it's actually compromising the shingle below it. As you can see right here, it's an impact on the actual shingle. We're going to continue though. As you can see, as I'm hammering away, the granules are just completely running.
And it doesn't even drive the nail all the way in.
No. And again, I'm going to get out of the sun's way here. You can clearly see where when I place the tool down to actually install the nail, it's a dent into the brand new shingle there. Let's keep moving. So again, using the snake tool. Doesn't even drive into the, and again, I'm going to keep my hand just where I'm at, just so you can get a side view, so we can see where I'm at on this.
All the way. All the way.
I'm not even raising it to where it's allowed to, according to repairs, HEG certification wise, when you're doing repairs. I'm keeping it below in order, and I'm raising it just enough to get to the nail underneath it. So that's the third nail. We've got 4 more nails to go. Smooth. And again, we're placing the nails exactly where they were before. So I'm finding the previous holes that were here. We have one last nail that is going to go right there. Okay, now we've completed installing the new shingle in place. We're going to inspect everything and see what the condition is. Right off the bat, we're going to as you can see, we have creasing that has occurred across here. You can see that as the granules are coming down. So this shingle here has been compromised. There's a crease that's here as well. Compromised. This was bad. Now, as well as the mastic that was torn underneath the shingles, that's occurred. So in order to replace this one tab, we're affecting the surrounding area, and you can clearly see the creases that are here. It is honestly something that's not going to be feasible. The exposure on the shingle is different, the affected shingles surrounding it, so this would be something that would be a failed attempt. Performing a repair is not going to be feasible. We are basically compromising 9 shingles for 1 wind. Therefore, we cannot honor a repair on this roof, and it's non-repairable. So, and that's going to conclude our attempt to repair.